is Catia from Cultura in Peso. I'm currently at RiverStone with Sylvaine project. To ask him a few questions. How was the concert? How was the ambient in Portugal? How was the RiverStone organization for you?
It was great. Like, we really love Portugal. We've been here once before. We did Lisbon and Porto last time. It was 2023. No,
2023.
But it's our first time here at RiverStone, and it was really, really nice. Like, the audience was so kind and so warm and so enthusiastic. So we really enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess the first time that Sylvaine was in Portugal was in 2023. Like you mentioned, it was in Porto Art Club and in Lisbon. I was in the concert in Porto. And I want you to ask you if you feel any difference about the Portuguese audience comparing to 2 years ago and now.
I'm not really sure, but like the crowd over here was like, they were so loud and so into it, and they were like screaming all the time and like very supportive. And that makes the exchange of energies way easier, and it's way easier to get into the set, to have like to build something together with the crowd, and that was just the case over here. So I'm super happy. It was so fun to play. Yeah.
I can confirm that a lot of people came to see you, so that's a good thing.
So nice.
So cool, yeah.
Next, I wanted to ask for you specifically, Catherine. Was there any challenge to you since the beginning? Because you are a woman and you have an amazing stream. I totally love your
Thank
stream.
you.
But was there any challenge in the beginning, like someone saying to you, this is not a world for women?
Well, I think it's funny because I've actually spent the whole summer talking about this subject. I've done like several panels on gender in metal music. And what I usually say is that I don't think I had it the worst of all. When I talk to other females in this business, I've heard worse stories. I do think that I had to prove myself much more than maybe my male counterparts would. I had to, even today, well, maybe not today as much, but even just a few years ago, I still had people asking me, so who's actually writing the music? Because I didn't believe it was me. Who does, like, insert any instrument that's not clean vocals, and like, who does actually do that? So I think I have to prove myself a bit more. I think I had to work a little bit harder to be taken seriously. I know that like some of my partners sometimes in the beginning, they would just see me and be like, oh yeah, she's just a blonde bimbo. And I had to prove that I wasn't, and there was a reason that I'm here. So yeah, I would say that maybe I had more to prove and had to work a bit harder. I don't think anyone ever told me straight out that this is not a place for you. But indirectly, sometimes I didn't always feel as maybe welcome. And it made me feel maybe like more imposter syndrome sometimes than maybe some of my male counterparts. So yeah, but it could be worse. So.
You are proving them wrong, so.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
So you are Norwegian, but all of your colleagues don't understand the words when you talk Norwegian,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Where are you from?
He's learning Norwegian on Duolingo, so
Good luck.
soon.
Where are you from?
France, and Germany. Yes.
Okay.
France, Germany, in case you didn't hear
It's a
that.
bit far away.
Yeah, and our sound engineer Kevin, which is over there, yeah, he is. There we go. There he is, right there, the guy right there.
Hi, Kevin. Hi.
He hates being on camera.
Drinking
He
water.
hates being on camera, so we have to do that. He's from Switzerland, so we're like a little European
Okay.
team.
One curiosity that I have about every band is like influences. Which bands do you love? Which bands put you into this? And which bands do you hear regularly in your daily lives?
Dorian.
That's for you.
For me, it's so many different stuff. But in metal, I start with stuff like Rammstein, System of a Down, Linkin Park. And now I'm a lot in metalcore music stuff. Bring Me the Horizon,
Okay.
Falling in Reverse, all this kind of stuff.
Okay.
And Lanna, yes. And black metal stuff too. Jimmy Borgir. This kind
Large Horizons then.
Yeah,
That's really good.
Yeah, and after rap music in France, but
Okay.
it's a different
It's
story.
interesting.
Next.
I really love Mastodon. it's a really cool band that I really love. I really love like hardcore band like Every Time I Die. I'm a huge fan of Cave-In too. I mean, a lot, you know, kind of the rock scene, and I do really love country music too. So yeah, that's what I love.
And I like how all the answers are very different. And now comes me. So my favorite musician right now is Max Richter, which is a classical minimalist composer. So it has nothing to do with any rock band of any sort. But like for Sylvaine, especially, a band that influenced me a lot was Typo Negative. Like I have to be honest about that. Also like shoegaze bands like Slowdive, or you know post rock like Explosion in the Sky, all these kind of bands, more like atmospheric stuff, definitely really in my wheelhouse. But I also love 80s pop music. I love pop music. I love classic rock. I started with classic rock. Aerosmith, yeah, always love them. And also, of course, metal bands like Emperor is a good favorite of mine. It's a bit of like everything, I feel, in music. I don't have any limits. Country too, actually. Yeah. So, and rap as well. Like, Run the Jewels, Gojira. Yeah. I mean, there's so many things. Why choose one genre? I'm gonna stop now.
Well, yeah. I mean, I started with the bigger bands that were on MTV some years back, like Limp Bizkit, Korn, Slipknot. I still like this kind of stuff. But of course, the whole like post-black metal scene and depressive black metal scene is like influenced me quite a bit. And but same. I listen to all kinds of bullshit, like to big bands. I listen to 80s stuff. I love 80s music just as you. And these days for like when it comes to the more modern black metal stuff, I listen to a lot of Heretoire from Germany, and Der Weg einer Freiheit as well. Great bands, and they put out like great albums just like some days ago. And
Can we also just mention Zeal and Ardor? Like that's my favorite.
That's very
like
true.
that's my favorite metal band of now.
That's very true. Yeah.
Love you guys.
So basically all kinds of stuff basically. But the more metal stuff is Heretoire and Der Weg einer Freiheit these days, I would say.
Yeah, but this kind of breaks the stigma that people that like metal only listen to metal. It's just wrong, and it's totally wrong.
The time to be true, I feel like is over, which is which is good. It's just good, because you can do whatever the fuck you want. If it feels good,
For sure.
it is good, and if it sounds good and you like it, just go for it.
Just love music.
Exactly, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
As long as it sounds good.
Yeah, some genre, you know, I will like some artists, but not every, because it's just this specific artist that speaks to me, you know. So I think it's more about the feeling that the music gives you than the genre, you know. So
I guess
just
that's
have
the
to-
whole point of music.
Yeah, sure, you know.
I would just like that. This is something I never understood. Like art is abstract, right? It's the language of feelings. If it's music or if it's visual arts, like photography, painting, drawings. I never understood people that want to like limit themselves into a box or try to put them in a framework when you're dealing with abstract things. So yeah, we don't do that. We listen to all kinds of weird stuff.
That kind of leads me to my next question, which is about Sylvaine albums. So the first one is more like a shoegaze post-rock thing, then a little bit darker. Latest EP is all about folk and Norwegian cultural songs.
Yes.
So do you feel that fans receive every single one of your albums the same way? If they like them all, if it changed a little bit your fan worlds, what do you think about the receptiveness of people?
I honestly, when I released Ega Framand last year, I really didn't know what to expect. Because it was something that I wanted to do for years, but I hadn't quite dared to take the step because I was like, this is it's still related to the other Sylvaine records, because there's always been a Norwegian folk thing in this project, but not like pure Norwegian folk, my version of it anyways. So I wasn't sure how it would be received, but I'm lucky that I have a very open-minded audience, I think, and also definitely drawing in new audience members, people that will just find me through the folk record and then they'll listen to like Nova or Atom's Line and go, what is this? You know? Because they weren't expecting like maybe the more heavy stuff. But it's quite a diverse crowd in terms of age, in terms of gender, in terms of visual identity. I think also musical identity. So yeah, I'm quite happy to have an open-minded crowd. Yeah.
Okay. Is there something you would like to say to Portuguese fans?
Obrigado. Thank you so much.
How do you say it in Norwegian? Obrigado.
Tusen takk. Tusen takk. Yeah, exactly. What? Tusen takk. 2 words, yes. That means 1,000 thank you, basically. So, but thank you very much for coming to our shows. We really, really love your country. And we spent the whole day saying that today when we were walking around here, that we want to come back again and again and again. So yeah, thank you so much.
That was cool.